Find mountain pose on our mat. So we are working with moving to the half moon, actually. Tomorrow is the complete half moon. So we're going to be working with that energy. You know, the moon has been gathering energy all week. So let's find our mountain pose here. Ground through the feet, all four corners of the feet. Lift the toes, spread them out, make them nice and big. And then start lining everything up. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, palms face forward, and breathe. Let your breath settle, smoothing out. Start to feel really grounded, connected to the earth. And once your breath is smooth, then just allow it to start getting a little deeper. So we're going to exhale, belly button to spine, and then inhale into the belly, make it expand, and exhale. Belly button to spine. And inhale. And exhale. Great. Welcome, welcome. Inhale. And exhale. All right, so with your palms out, we're going to start to inhale, draw energy up, all the way up. Touch your palms together and exhale, hands to heart. Draw that energy to your heart. Inhale your fingertips up, turn your palms out, and exhale. Inhale, up, reach up, ground down, even as you reach up to the sky, palms touch, and hands come heart center. And inhale, fingertips up. This time, we're going to bend the knees and hips and gently fold forward. Just as much as you want to go. You can keep your head above your heart. Go halfway, go a little deeper. Now press through the feet as you straighten the legs. Bring the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Soft knees and hips brings you back down. Inhale up. Exhale. Soft knees and hips and ragdoll around here. So just start to let everything go. You can take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Move around. Nod your head yes and no. Ending on a yes with the head nodding. Come to center. Release your hands. Press through the feet. Inhale. Palms out and up. Touch your palms and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale and breathe. All right, let's shake it out and start our spinal series here. So cats and cows, we're going to take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance here. Bend the knees and hips. Hands will stay on the thighs tonight, and just go ahead and arch forward, round gaze toward your lap. Arch forward. Okay, so we're in cow, round into cat. You know this, so just move through it and notice what's moving in your body. Arch and round. And the next time you're rounded forward, hold here, roll up. Come to standing. And as you bring your hands to your heart, touch your toes, big toes together, legs together, feet together. Inhale and exhale. All right. Nice breath here. Okay, now take your feet hip width distance apart, and we're going to move into some crescent side to side lunges. So arms up, right wrist in the left hand. Keep your feet grounded as you tilt to the left. and up. Shoulders are stacked here. Tilt to the right and up. Tilt and up and tilt. Yes. And up. We're going back to the left and up and to the right, opening up. Okay, now if you feel a little more open, go a little deeper over to the left. See how deep you can go. Stay there and then separate your hands. Bring both arms parallel to the earth. Press away through those left fingertips and press through your right foot. Come on up and other side. Over to the right, as deep as you can go right now. Arms are parallel, right fingertips press away. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, just gently down. Shake it out. And bring it up. All right. So we're going to be taking the leg back. So like for ice skater, curtsy lunge type of thing. So take your feet about mat width distance apart. Now you might want to turn sideways if you want your feet to remain on the mat as you draw your right leg back, right arm across, left leg back, left arm across. This is what we're doing. So you just go ahead and decide where you want to be in your space to do this. And you might start smaller steps behind and wind up taking deeper steps and bending your knee. So when you swish to the left, your left knee might bend, your hands might start to come closer to the mat. And then we're going to work our way back up. If you've been going down, all right, now the next time your right leg, and we're standing straight up now, right leg behind the left, draw those arms up how you just had them. Take your right wrist in your left hand and carefully tilt to the left. And bring it over. And we've got the left leg back here. Arms up, left wrist in the right hand. Tilt. And come back to center. And shake it out. All right, so we've been working heart opening, back bending. So we're going to do a couple more things before we come down. All right, stack your legs, the feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, float the arms up. Now, it doesn't matter how far down you go, but keep your legs straight, fold from the hip creases. Exhale and press your palms together. So you're like this with your palms pressed together. Okay, and now you're going to draw your arms long in front. Your arms come by your ears, start to come up, reach, reach, reach. And when you get up, fingertips to sky, do a little back bend here. Come back and release. Did that make sense? I see everybody doing it. Looks good. All right, let's do that one more time. Inhale the arms up. Straight legs, we swan dive, palms touch. We keep the arms long, coming up, 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 long spine, and back. Oh, and up, and release. Shake it out. Good. And come to the top of your mat. Remember I said we're going to be doing gate pose to knee down half moon. So make sure you have enough padding for your knees. If you wind up not wanting to be on your knees, then you're going to just move through side angle and reverse, kind of a straight leg reverse warrior. Okay? All right, everybody good? We're good to go? All right, come to the top of your mat. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Jen, I don't know what's going on. You just had fireworks exploding all around you. Woo! We're all that excited. I wish we all were that excited to be here. I think we are. All righty. So let's go ahead, find the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Did anybody else see that? Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, knees and hips are soft, swan dive. Now, with soft knees and hips, put your hands on your thighs, shine your heart forward, half lift, fingertips down, step back, down dog. Okay, we're finding down dog here. Find some peace in your down dog. And bend one knee and then the other. Alternate pressing the heels down. We're walking the dog. And press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then bring your knees down, sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Sit up nice and tall, flex the feet. Line everything up, right? When we're seated, our balance is in the sit bones. Also, think about your heels. Can you feel your heels equal into the mat? Spine is nice and long here, ears over shoulders. Take a breath. Arms out, draw energy up from the earth, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Inhale and exhale. Now reach up, inhale, exhale, hands down. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of spine opening things here. And if you like to sit cross-legged, you could sit cross-legged. If you prefer to sit with your legs straight, you could sit with your legs straight, okay? In the chair, you'll be sitting up nice and tall, and you may grab the back of your chair to do this. Inhale, fingertips up toward the sky. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Shine your heart up. Little back bend. The gaze is up. The head's not thrown back. The head is following the spine. And exhale, hands to heart. Remember how you had your fingers clasped. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, clasp your hands one finger different. And open your heart. Exhale, clasp the hands. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, without changing, just notice what clasp you moved into. Is it your normal clasp, or did you go for the second one? And then just shine your heart up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, shake things out. So a lot of heart opening when we're doing waxing moon phases and half moon, right? So we're going to come to seated here with the legs long. So seated mountain pose. And we'll be moving into reverse plank. So you all know reverse plank. We usually start with our hips down, but if you want to go right into hips up, you're welcome to. So put your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing towards your hips here. Exhale, and then as you inhale, shine your heart up toward the sky. Exhale, release. Bring your arms forward, shake them out. So you can do it that way with your hips down the whole time, or inhale, bring your hands back, fingertips toward the hips. Dig your heels into the mat and lift. Reverse plank with the hips up. Exhale, down. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll do one more, your choice, hips up or hips down. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, hands behind. And reverse plank, whichever one you want to do right now, hips up or hips down. Heart is open. And release. All right, shake everything out, especially those wrists. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to have some fun with our boat pose tonight. So go ahead and bend the knees here. Hold on to the back of your hamstrings. Lean back until you feel your core engage. And from here, just take your right leg up, straight as you can, and just gently tap those toes down. Barely touch the mat. And do it again. Up and foot down. Okay, our core is engaged here because we're leaned back. Even though we're holding on with the hands to the hamstrings, core is still engaged. Extend the left leg up. Tap down. Left leg up. Foot down. And release. All right, did anybody feel any core happening there? You should have felt something, right? Even though you're holding on. Okay. All right. So that's a move. You can do it that way the whole rest of the time if you want. Now we're going to lean back. Okay. And raise the right leg. Now let go with the right arm. Let go with the left arm. Now tap the right toes down and up, foot down. Okay. Let's just take the left leg up, toes down, up, foot down, and come up, shake it out. All right, don't worry. It's going to get more challenging if you want. All right, so we're going to do the same thing now starting on the left side. So take it back. You're holding onto your hamstrings here. Take your left leg straight up. Let go left hand, left toes down, and up, left foot down, and up, left foot stays down, right leg up, tap down, up, foot down, and sit up. All right, so those are a couple of versions you can stick with. Hands to the thighs. Here we go. We're taking it back. We're taking right leg up, left leg up. Let go with the right, let go with the left. This is traditional boat. Hold it. You can hold one of the other versions if you want with a foot down. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right. Let's go ahead and take it back. Left leg up, right leg up. Left arm release, right arm release. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Anybody starting to feel this? That is, okay. So that's traditional boat. Now we're going to do a little bit of tapping down. Okay, so remember, you can be here. You can be leaning back. You can do this front with your feet touching down, or you can take it back, bring the legs up, extend right, extend left, let go with the arms. Now tap and tap, tap and tap. 3 and tap, and 4 and tap, and bring it up. We're going to do one more thing with that. Same thing, but this time we'll start the tapping to the left. Still with me? Okay. Here we go. Take it back. Left leg up, right leg up. Let go. We're in boat. We tap left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and right, and come up. Whew. Inhale and exhale. All right, just cross your legs and give yourself a little bit of release here. Okay. All right, we are going to finish with some obliques here. You'll be happy to know we're going to lay back and draw your knees in. Knees are close to the chest here. Now take your arms out from your shoulders and let your knees sway to the right and left. Your knees are swaying, your shoulders are staying connected to the earth. Knees sway right and left. So we started to the right. So the next time you sway left, you'll be even come center. That was a nice little massage for the spine too, wasn't it? So let's take the knees to the right now and hold. And then if you're feeling it, go ahead and extend your legs. Bend the knees and come center. Take your legs to the left. Remember, your shoulders don't leave the mat. Hold here. Extend, bend, and come center. Okay, are we ready? We're going back to the right. Extend, bend, and come center. Left, extend, bend, and come center. You can leave the extensions out, right? And just sway side to side. We're going to go to the right and extend and bend 4 times. So get ready. To the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, center left, extend, 2, 3, 4, and come center and rock side to side. All righty. If that didn't feel super challenging to you, you did it right. It's just that you have so much strength because you're so consistent with your core practice, right? So, and if it felt challenging to you, that's great too. Bring your feet down and open and close your knees. Just wiggle things out here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come to seated now and open up the front hip flexor. So we want the right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Now, if you have trouble reaching your left ankle for any reason, then you're going to grab a strap, a towel, just to extend your arm. Okay. Otherwise, support yourself with your right hand. Right shin is parallel to the top of your mat. Hold on to your left ankle and go forward and back. I'm going to turn sideways now, so you can see. Now, the next time your leg is back, hold it back, bring your foot down, put both hands in front of your right shin and come up, tuck your toes behind you and walk your left toes back as far as you can. Okay, so this is a pigeon pose actually here, right? What we're going to do here is take the left knee up and gently back down. Don't crash your knee into the mat, but when you take your left knee up and press back, right, you're getting a little more stretch in your psoas there, your front hip flexor. Last time, take it up and hold. Now sit off to the side. Bring your left leg in front of your right. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your fingertips in front of your left shin. Walk your body forward. There's that left hip stretching. Head is toward the mat. The head might even touch the mat for you. See what happens. Now walk your hands back, and we're taking both hands to the right. We're following the line of the left leg over to the right. Fold over your right leg. Come back through center and walk your hands forward. Release that hip. Good, and walk your hands back. Take your legs straight and give them a crazy shake. We're going to get ready to do that on the other side. Okay, so you go ahead and take your left shin parallel to the front of your mat. Right leg is behind. Find your right ankle and start to take your leg forward and back. So remember, you can support yourself with your left hand here. You can have something around your right ankle because we really want mobility in this leg. Okay. Yes. Now take that right leg back. Okay. Start to come up. Press those toes, back toes into the earth. Walk the leg back as far as you can. And then bring the knee up, gently down. Don't crash your knee into the mat. Gently down, up, gently down, up, gently down, up and hold. Gently down. Now sit off to the side and take your right leg in front of your left. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your fingers in front, both hands in front of your right shin. Long spine. Inhale, exhale. Walk those hands forward. Maybe your head comes to the mat on this side. Maybe the head doesn't come to the mat at all. It doesn't have to. It's just a thing that might happen, might not. You just want a nice stretch in that right hip. Walk your hands back in. Follow the right leg so hands move over to the left. Fold over your left leg. And come back up, hands to center, walk forward one more time. And walk your hands back. All right, take your legs forward and give them a crazy shake. All right, go ahead and massage out anything that feels like it wants a massage. It could feel good and want a massage. It could feel a little tighter and want a massage. Okay. All righty. And we're going to come up to hands and knees and come into child's pose. So come into a comfortable child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart. Forehead to the mat. Of course, you could be making a pillow with your hands or fists or something else. Let's find our way to down dog. Just to get a nice lengthening of the spine. And remember, we're going to be doing gate pose to knee down half moon. So go ahead and bring your knees down. Okay. Turn however you need to on your mat so that when your knees start out under your hips, when you take your right leg out, it's still on the mat. Your foot could be down, your toes could be up. You're getting a nice stretch in your adductor here. Okay? So gate pose, the right palm is face up on the right thigh, left arm is overhead, and we tilt. So the shoulders are stacked, tilt to the right and up. Tilt to the right and up. And gate pose to the right and up. Now we're moving into half moon. So gate pose right and come up, but continue with this left hand all the way till it touches the mat. Right hand to the right hip. And start to lift your right leg if that works for you, and lift your right arm if that works for you. You're in a knee down half moon pose here, and you might even want to take your right arm over your right ear. And then come back, gate to half moon. Gate, half moon. You can take all the steps we just took, hand to the hip first. You can skip the hip and go straight to the right arm up. And one more time, gate to half moon. Just you do you. So if you tonight is this, instead of left hand all the way down, that's you tonight. And bring it in, right knee down. Okay. Yoga, your practice is always going to meet you where you are. Okay. So you make sure that you know where you are and you work with that. Okay. So let's take the left leg out. Any questions about what we just did? The right knee is under the right hip. Your toes might be up. They might be down. It's up to you. The left palm is up so that we're not crunching into the left leg. Right arm up. Here we go. Gate to the left. Shoulders are stacked. And up. Gate left. And up. Gate left. And up. Adding the half moon now. Gate left. Come around. Remember, you could just do this. You could bring your right fingertips down, start to raise your left leg, left arm. You could have your left hand on your hip. Have your left arm over your ear. And here we go. Gate to half moon. Your version. And one more time. Gate to half moon. Really feel the energy flowing here. All right. And bring it back. 2 knees to the mat, 2 hands to the mat, down dog. In this case, we're looking to rest in our down dog. So just scan and see if anything feels like there's too much effort going on. What can you do to even things out? And then take any journey, feet to the hands, however you want to get there. Take a half lift, shine your heart forward. Fold forward, clasp your palms. And as you inhale, long arms come up by the ears. Long, long, long inhale, and back you go. Come forward, hands to heart, and release. All right, let's shake things out, loosen things up. Okay, we're going to do a nice little meditative sun salutation. So you've been working hard. Feel free to use a lot of knees in the sun salutation. Okay, you always make the decision, but knee down planks are always nice. It'll just be pretty basic sun salutation. So find yourself at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down, lunge back with the right leg. Just a nice lunge here and come into plank, knees up or down. And then chaturanga. And from here, cobra, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Lift your heart and release. Let's do that again. Cobra and release. And find your way to down dog. Another good place to use the knees here. Come into table and then down dog. Up to you. Now, scan your dog, right? See if anything feels like it's working super hard and see what you can do to even things out. Take your right leg up to hip height. Take whatever step forward you can and continue to the top of your mat. Half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch. Hands come heart center. We're going to keep going. Hands come through heart center, fold, half lift. Hands down, lunge back left. Plank. Knees up or down. Chaturanga. Cobra. Release. All right, so we've done a few cobras now, and either come into up dog if you have that in your practice, or just slide your hands 6 inches down from your shoulders and come into a little deeper, higher cobra. And come down, down dog. So in this down dog, we want to think about lengthening the spine. So bend your knees, press your tailbone back and up to where the wall and the ceiling meet, and lengthen your spine. Check in. Is there anything that feels like it's working so much harder? Any part of you feels like it's working very hard? Try and even the work out. Take your left leg up, step forward, and continue your journey, feet to hands. Half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And just breathe. Okay, so we're going to find a comfortable mountain pose here. The feet hip width distance apart. And just settle the breath down. Inhale and exhale. We'll be moving into Warrior 2 with Archer. So remember, when we do Archer, it's a nice slow movement. Sometimes can test the patience, right? Take your legs Warrior 2 wide. Right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Right knee bends, it's over the right ankle and tracking through the center of the right foot. The left foot is grounded, the outer edge is pressing into the earth, and you actually have an arch in your left foot. The left foot isn't like this, down on the arch. You have an arch here. Okay, shoulders over hips, arms out. Gaze past your right fingertips. Feel your Warrior 2 energy. Turn your gaze towards your left fingertips. Now follow your left hand as it slowly makes its way over to the right and then pulls up the right arm across the body. Keep your eyes on your left hand, open left. Follow your left hand again to the right and fingertips up. Open left. We're still looking at that left hand. One more time. Follow the left hand to the right. Draw up the arm across the chest. Open left. And then gently turn your gaze to the right. Feel your Warrior 2 energy. Feel your alignment. Now turn all 10 toes forward. I'm going to turn sideways, but turn all 10 toes forward. Bring your hands to your heart. We're folding forward from the hip creases. You do not have to go any farther down than you want to. Come into a forward fold and then start extending your arms by your ears with your hands still pressing together. Keeping your arms long and palms pressing together, come on up. Release your hands. Let's give those legs a little shake out. And set up for warrior two on the left. Wide legs, left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. Remember, there's an arch in the right foot. The outer edge of the right foot is pressing into the mat. So you actually have an arch in your right foot. Left foot is grounded all four corners. Left knee bends. Right over the ankle, tracking through the center of the left foot. Shoulders over hips, arms out from shoulders. Gaze past your left fingertips. Now turn your gaze to the right. Follow your right hand around. Keep your eyes on your right hand. As it meets the left, draws across the left arm, across the body, open to the right. Follow your right hand again. We are moving slowly even. Take your right hand to your left, draw it up the arm, across the body, and open. And last time, keep it slow. Right hand to the left. Notice if you're wanting to start moving a little more quickly here. Draw your arm up, across, or maybe you're happy. Just taking things slowly, really focusing. Your gaze is to the right, turn it left. Feel the energy of your warrior two. All right, turn all 10 toes forward, bring your hands to your heart, and as you fold from your hip creases, extend your arms long. We're going to bring the hands back to the heart as we come up. And one more time, folding forward, extend the arms, palms are touching. This time the arms come up overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. And take your legs together. You might heel toe, you might hop, stretch things out. All right, go ahead and move around. Start to scan your body from head to toe. You worked hard. Let's shake things out, see what the body's asking for here. Look around your space and see if there's something you want to bring with you as we head down to the earth. Okay? If your space has cooled, you might want to have a blanket or socks to cover up. You might have an eye pillow, whatever you want or need. And then when you feel ready, come to the top of your mat. Find mountain pose. Notice how your breath is moving. All right, let's start to work our way down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Find a half lift. Fingers down. Vinyasa if you want, or step back to down dog. Once again, if you're in down dog, just check in, see if anything feels like it's efforting more than another part, and try and even things out. And then take your knees to one side, hips to the other. Come to center, bring your knees down, sit off to the side, and find seated mountain pose. All right. See how things are going here. Just check in, inhale, and exhale. All right. We're going to shake things out and do a Janu Shasana. So take your right foot to your left thigh, extend your left leg long, your left foot is flexed. Turn toward your left foot, inhale, float the arms up, and folding forward from the hip creases, bring your arms forward and let your hands come to the mat on either side of your left leg. Keep your spine long and your gaze past your left toes. Now lengthen your arms again. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Take your right knee up. There's one hand with distance in between your left leg and your right foot. Okay? Take your left hand outside your right thigh. Draw your right arm up and back. Inhale. So this left leg has a lot of energy in it. It's long and strong. The left foot is flexed. The spine is always long when we twist. Twist to the right. You could stay right here. You might decide to bring your left arm up and your left elbow outside of your right knee. If you can do that with a long spine, great. If that makes you do this, then come back to here. Does that make sense? We don't lean back into twist. Release, unwind, right leg long, shake it out. Left foot comes to the left thigh. It could also come to the left calf, right? Okay. Right leg has lots of energy. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, float the arms up. We're folding from those hip creases. Reach, reach, reach. Let the hands drop on either side of the right leg. Spine stays long and we're gazing past the right toes. Long arms, inhale, up, exhale, hands down, left knee up, right hand outside left leg, right arm, left arm up and back, long spine, twist left. If it's you tonight, right arm might come up, right elbow might come outside of the left leg. And release, unwind, two legs straight, give them a crazy shake. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to come into a long diamond, so extended cobbler pose here. The soles of the feet are together, but the heels are quite far away from the pelvis to start with. Sit up nice and tall, inhale, and just fold forward. Bring your hands down on either side of your feet. So your hands are to the mat. And come on up. Now, draw your heels in whatever amount is available to you. Once your knees start doing this, you have gone too far with your heels. So start to carefully draw your heels in, keeping your knees a reasonable distance from the mat. Okay, we don't want the knees up here. So decide where your heels belong. Hold on to your shins here. Inhale. And exhale, fold from the hip creases as much as possible. Bring your hands down and just gaze past your toes. We're not rounding at all. We're long spine. We could still be an extended cobbler. The heels might be a little closer. Some people's heels might be even closer than that. It doesn't matter. We want long spine. Okay, now sit up, one hand under each knee, bring the knees up, and let's take it down. Let your spine relax onto the mat. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to do a PNF stretch for to release the spine. So PNF stand, and there'll be a quiz after class. Proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. Okay, that's the fancy term for hold and release. Bring your right knee in. We've done this plenty of times before. Clasp your hand around your right thigh. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. Now press in to your hands and then release. Press into your hands. So it's tension, 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 and release. All right, let's do that on the other side. Right foot down, left knee in. Clasp your hands around your left thigh. Straighten your left leg as much as you can. Press into your hands with your left leg. Tension, tension, tension. Release. Press into your hands with your left leg. Release. Okay, 2 feet to the mat. So that was to make up for, or to counterpose the back bends. We did a lot of back bends in our practice today. Let's go ahead and just wave those knees open and closed. If you want to go into Supta Baddha Konasana, you can go into it with your heels far away from your pelvis, heels close. Or if you're not a fan of that, just have your feet on the mat with your knees bent. Okay, so wherever you are most comfortable, okay, put one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And observe your breath as it comes in through the nose, past the heart, into the belly, and then reversing as you exhale. It goes up past your top hand and out the nose. All right, now you can keep your legs in this diamond position if they're there and you want to, or bring your knees back up. Take your hands by your side. Extend your fingers and wiggle. Gentle fists. Extend and wiggle. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. And bring your hands down. Okay, everybody, 2 feet to the mat, bent knees. Feel your spine continuing to settle. And just take your right knee up, point and flex the right foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Release. And left leg up, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other. Hug both knees in. Hold on under your knees. Let your knees come as far away from you as you can, holding on to your legs under the knees. Put space in between your legs and just massage your spine side to side. And from here, come into happy baby. And rock, massage. All right, now come back to center. Bring your feet down. Scan your body. See if anything needs to move or wiggle around as you start to make your way to your final relaxation position for tonight's practice. Okay? See how your back feels. See how everything feels, and come into a super comfortable place where you can just be. Stop doing and just be. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Release yourself onto the support of the earth in final relaxation. So slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And as you inhale, extend everything long. Exhale, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side and up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.